Hello and welcome to Culture MOSAIC. For today's program, we'll visit Germany, where Vietnamese culture has been preserved and promoted among the Vietnamese, impressing even German nationals. But first, here's the headlines. German girl creates dolls to show her love for Vietnam. Though she has never visited Vietnam, Bettina, a young woman from Germany, shares a bond with the country halfway around the world. For 12 years now, she has been creating a set of dolls dressed in traditional clothes that hold musical instruments of different ethnic minorities in Vietnam. Aren't they beautiful? Well, for our Connecting Culture segment this week, we invite you to meet up with this talented young woman.
These are handmade dolls, Western-style dolls, but dressed in Vietnamese clothing and playing Vietnamese instruments. The creator of those special dolls, Bettina Tran Phuong, to everyone's surprise, has no historical or blood connection with Vietnam. Born and raised in Berlin, she has never visited the country. Vietnam entered her heart by chance, and also by chance it stayed. Bettina's love for Vietnam was nurtured with the help of a traditional instrument teacher in Berlin, Tran Phuong Hoa. They have been friends since 2000.
I've had a vested interest in doll making for a long time. When I discovered Vietnamese instruments, I wanted my dolls to play them. I approached Hoa about each instrument, their structure, role, how to play them, and how the real ones differ from images online. Since then, I've given my dolls these instruments.
A, D, C, A, C, D, A, C, G, G, C, A, E, G, A, G, G, E, E, A, C, D, 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 A, C, G. Từ cái bài đơn giản nhất.
From simple folk songs to complicated ones, I try to explain them in detail to Bettina. I tell her about the origins and how they are played differently from Western-style instruments. I also explained about the clothing that go along with the instruments. It's helped her make the dolls.
Bettina's collection increased gradually. She can proudly show off her 12 years of work to others. The culturally rich doll surprised even the Vietnamese living in Germany. Who would have guessed a person who's never officially studied about Vietnam could create such authentic objects of Vietnamese culture?
Even though I'm Vietnamese, I am touched to see these dolls. They are all handmade. I know that apart from this collection here today, Bettina has an even bigger set of dolls. She has done research by herself for 12 years to make those dolls. The more I get to know Bettina, the more I realize her deep love for Vietnam.
A, D, C, đọc ạ. A, D, C, A, C, D, A.
From doll making, Bettina fell in love with Vietnamese music. She wanted to learn how to play Vietnamese instruments. Hoa started Bettina off on the monochord and the zither. Bettina became a member of Tran Phuong Hoa's traditional Vietnamese orchestra. This multi-generation orchestra consists of children and adults living and born in Germany. Despite the difference in cultures and skin color, Bettina shares the same rooted passion for Vietnamese music.
Vietnamese music has become a vital part in my heart. I'm German, but my heart rests in Vietnam. Maybe I was partially Vietnamese in my previous life. Vietnamese music is my life breath and my body's heartbeat.
Halb Deutsch, halb Vietnamesisch bin ich im Herzen. Das sind meine zwei Kulturen, die ich hinhöre. Vom ganzen Herzen. Und da gehört das auch dazu.
Bettina is an example of selfless love for something that may seem foreign in the Western world. She is also proof that Vietnamese culture can become a personal collection of treasures.
And that's all for Culture Mosaic this week. We hope you enjoy our show. If you've got comments or questions, be sure to write to us at culturemosaic@vtv.vn. And don't forget to include your name and address. See you again next week for another episode of Culture Mosaic. And goodbye for now.